Stallone's car collection totals over $10 million, with horsepower numbers climbing past 7,000 across his garage. Car experts estimate just 1 in 500,000 people worldwide ever park a Veyron, and only 6 cars in his fleet exist anywhere. What drives someone to buy machines faster than jets and rarer than gold? Get ready, the real numbers will shock you. Bugatti Veyron 16.4. The Bugatti Veyron 16.4 in Stallone's garage shows how he jumps from luxury to pure excess. This car's 8.0-liter quad-turbo W16 makes around 1,001 horsepower with a top speed reaching 408 kilometers per hour. Only 450 Veyrons exist worldwide, making each one a rare prize. Stallone's Veyron costs about $1.8 to $2 million, a number that's higher than some mansions in Los Angeles. The car swallows 45,000 liters of air per minute when at full throttle, a wild number that makes even other supercars seem tame. For Stallone, this isn't about transportation. Owning a Veyron is about proving he can own one of the fastest cars ever built, outshining every ordinary celebrity car and turning his driveway into a showroom for speed and success. Ferrari 599 GTB Mansory Stallone. Stallone doesn't just drive a Ferrari, he drives one named after himself. His Mansory-tuned Ferrari 599 GTB Stallone stands out for its badge and power. Starting with a 620 horsepower V12, Mansory boosts the output to between 720 and 775 horsepower. The body is reshaped in carbon fiber, improving speed and looks, and the car sprints to 100 kilometers per hour in about 3.4 seconds with a top speed of 340 kilometers per hour. Only 6 of these unique cars exist globally. Value estimates land around $400,000, but rarity makes this a collector's dream. It's not just about flash. The name Stallone links his real-life legend to every drive, making this Ferrari a personal signature in a sea of famous names and fast machines. Becker Cadillac Escalade ESV. At first glance, Stallone's black Escalade ESV looks like any luxury SUV, but inside it's a different story. Becker Automotive stretches the frame by 20 inches and transforms the interior into a rolling lounge. There's plush leather seating, wood details, fold-out desks, big screens, surround sound, and even Wi-Fi. Stallone paid around $409,000 for this mansion on wheels, which later showed up for sale with less than 1,000 miles for $350,000. The real purpose is comfort. After late shoots or long meetings, he can relax, review scripts, or just escape the crowds while his driver handles traffic. For a star in his 70s, this Escalade gives him a peaceful break, turning city gridlock into productive or restful time, always ready for the next project. Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG Black Series. Stallone's Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG Black Series is a perfect blend of rarity and power. AMG kept the 6.0-liter twin-turbo V12, pushing output to 661 horsepower and a massive 738 pound-foot of torque. Carbon fiber panels replaced the regular roof, dropping the car's weight by about 200 to 250 kilograms and making the Black Series much sharper. Official figures show it rockets from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in about 3.6 to 3.8 seconds, with a top speed close to 320 kilometers per hour, electronically limited. Only 175 were ever made, turning each one into a rare find. For Stallone, this car is all about thrill. It's the on-road version of a training montage, stripped down, built for focus, and designed to deliver jaw-dropping performance with every drive. Bentley Continental GTC. The Bentley Continental GTC gives Stallone something different, a chance to relax with open-top comfort and V12 muscle. This model uses a 6.0-liter twin-turbo W12 that puts out 552 horsepower and 479 pound-foot of torque. It runs from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in about 5 seconds and can approach 195 miles per hour, making it fast and comfortable. Bentley calls the GTC a four-season super cabriolet, and it really works for year-round cruising in style. Even after years on the road, similar GTCs still fetch six-figure prices. This car's appeal is balance. It gives Stallone speed when he wants it, but luxury and refinement whenever he just wants to cruise through Beverly Hills with the roof down, blending in without slowing down. Rolls-Royce Phantom. For true comfort and quiet, Stallone often uses his Rolls-Royce Phantom. The Phantom 7 comes with a 6.75-liter V12 that produces about 453 horsepower and 531 pound-foot of torque. The car stretches nearly 6 meters and weighs about 2.5 tons, but it still moves quickly, hitting highway speeds in just over 5 seconds. Rolls-Royce designed this car to eliminate any harshness. Air suspension, double-glazed glass, and hand-finished metalwork make it silent inside. Value estimates place Stallone's Phantom at around $450,000. For him, the Phantom is more than a car. It's a moving living room used for calm family drives or arriving in style. It proves status without ever needing to shout, letting him enjoy Hollywood at his own pace. Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG. The G63 AMG brings a tough, rugged attitude to Stallone's collection. Powered by a 5.5-liter twin-turbo V8, it produces 544 horsepower and 560 pound-foot of torque, reaching 100 kilometers per hour in 5.4 seconds despite its size. Originally built for the military, the G63 now sits outside restaurants and film studios, a favorite among celebrities for its mix of power and luxury. Stallone uses his G-Wagon for practical reasons too. High ground clearance and 3 locking differentials help him tackle rough roads and steep driveways around Los Angeles. Its boxy shape and booming exhaust match his action star persona, giving him both comfort and presence. The G63 is his daily reminder that you can have muscle and elegance in one iconic shape. 2021 Chevrolet Corvette C8 Stingray Convertible. When Chevrolet moved the Corvette's V8 behind the seats for the first time, Stallone joined the trend with a bright blue 2021 Stingray Convertible. This model's 6.2-liter LT2 V8 delivers up to 495 horsepower and 470 pound-foot of torque when equipped with the right package, sprinting from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.9 seconds. The car's mid-engine setup gives it supercar agility at a much lower price than most European rivals, making it an instant hit. Stallone's version grabs attention for its color and design, but also shows his ability to keep up with the latest performance trends. The Stingray is a modern twist on an American classic, and in his garage, it connects old-school power with new-school innovation. 1974 Chevrolet Corvette Coupe. Stallone's 1974 Chevrolet Corvette Coupe is a slice of classic Americana. With a base L48 350 cubic inch V8, it makes about 195 horsepower, while the optional L82 delivers up to 250. Even with emissions limits from the era, the 74 Vette reaches 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 6.8 seconds, still quick for its time. More than 37,000 were built, but finding a clean example, especially one linked to Stallone, turns it into a collectible. The C3 Corvette's shark-like shape, removable roof panels, and retro interior bring 70s cool to the garage. For Stallone, owning this car is about connecting with his own past and American car history, celebrating the era that made him a star and funded his earliest cars. 1932 Ford Model B Hot Rod. Among modern supercars, Stallone's 1932 Ford Model B Hot Rod is a rare find. The original Model B came with a 4-cylinder engine making about 50 horsepower, while the V8 Model 18 gave 65. Most hot rods swap in bigger V8s for much more power, and Stallone's Black Highboy is no exception. He drives it around Los Angeles using it as a daily cruiser instead of just a showpiece. This car is about attitude. Driving something nearly a century old sets him apart in a city full of new exotics. The 32 Ford is a living piece of American car culture, connecting the early days of hot rodding to Stallone's love for underdogs and unique machines. Hendrick 25th Anniversary Camaro. Stallone's Hendrick Motorsports 25th Anniversary Camaro blends NASCAR heritage with modern muscle. Built with Callaway, this Camaro SS packs a supercharged V8, making about 582 horsepower and 546 pound-foot of torque. It accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.9 seconds, with quarter-mile runs in 11.9 seconds. Only 25 of these special editions exist, each numbered for exclusivity. Stallone's silver example has appeared in photos with Jason Statham, giving the car extra star power. The Hendrick Camaro is more than just speed. It's a tribute to American racing, with future collector value thanks to its rarity and strong performance. For Stallone, it stands as a trophy for both his Hollywood legacy and love for fast cars. 1955 Ford Thunderbird. The 1955 Ford Thunderbird in Stallone's collection highlights American style and nostalgia. Fitted with a 292 cubic inch V8, it makes around 193 horsepower and was offered with manual or automatic transmission. The original T-Bird could reach 115 miles per hour and offered a smooth ride thanks to its low-slung body and advanced suspension for its time. Stallone's connection to Ford Customs is well known, and his collection reflects this love for post-war icons. The Thunderbird, with its chrome details and wraparound windshield, represents the American dream in car form. For Stallone, it's a reminder of the era he grew up admiring, and it anchors his garage with classic beauty and a sense of achievement. 1968 Corvette Stingray. A custom 1968 Corvette Stingray, once owned by Stallone, appeared at auction, catching attention for its Hollywood history. The late 60s C3 Corvettes brought real power, often delivering over 300 horsepower, and could hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 7 seconds. Custom touches like hotter cams and period-correct wheels make these models stand out even more. For Stallone, owning a 68 Corvette was a step up, marking his progress from working actor to star. The car's long nose and fastback tail give it classic looks, while performance upgrades keep it fun. Even after changing hands, once Stallone's car adds value, showing how celebrity ownership can make an already desirable Corvette even more collectible. Plymouth Cuda. Barracuda. Stallone's collection includes a 1970 Plymouth Cuda, famous for its muscle and rarity. The third-generation Barracuda could be ordered with the legendary 426 Hemi, making 425 horsepower and about 490 pound-foot of torque. These cars became drag strip legends, and today, Hemi Cudas can sell for 7 figures at major auctions. For Stallone, the connection is personal. The raw, bold style fits his action hero image and love of classic American power. The Cuda solves the collector's need for excitement and history in one package. When paired with his other cars, it shows his passion for muscle machines and keeps Mopar myth alive in a garage full of international supercars. Ferrari 612 Scaglietti. The Ferrari 612 Scaglietti adds grand touring comfort to Stallone's lineup. Under the hood sits a 5.7-liter V12 producing about 540 metric horsepower, which is good for 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in around 4 seconds, and with a top speed near 320 kilometers per hour. Built between 2004 and 2011, only about 3,025 units were produced, making it rarer than many two-seat Ferraris. The 612 offers real space for 4 and plenty of luggage, allowing long trips at speed in true comfort. Paparazzi photos often show Stallone's circle with the 612 nearby, and it's a favorite for blending performance with daily usability. This Ferrari proves you can have V12 thrills and bring friends along, all in one smooth, understated package. Now you've seen how wild Stallone's car lineup really is. There's always another story hiding in plain sight. Keep watching. What comes next might even be more surprising.